Good morning, boys and girls. It's great to be back with you this Tuesday morning. Today we're going to read Kindness Counts. Brother Bear was a bear of many interests. He enjoyed sports such as baseball, soccer, football, and basketball. He liked to draw and paint, and he was interested in science. He had hobbies like collecting stamps and baseball cards. He enjoyed fishing and playing video games, but the thing he enjoyed most of all was building model airplanes. There's Brother Bear doing all the stuff he likes to do. He started building models with Papa when he was very young. At first they made simple plastic models, but soon they were creating flying models out of lightweight wood and paper. Before long, Brother could build models all by himself. He kept building bigger and better models that could fly longer, farther, and higher. On trips to the park with Sister Bear, he always took along his latest model for flight trails. It was a thrill to wind its propeller for the first time, let it go, and watch it fly across the park. There he is building them, and here he is flying them. One Saturday afternoon, Brother tried out his latest creation, a big model airplane painted bright red called the Meteor. He set it down on the grass and wound the propeller. Sister joined some of her friends nearby. One of them was minding her younger brother, Billy. He was playing with a small model plane like the ones Brother had when he was little. When Billy saw Brother's big new plane, he came over to take a look. "Wow," he said, "that's beautiful." "Thanks. She's called the Meteor. I built her myself," Brother said proudly. "Wow," said Billy, "I wish I could build a plane like that." And there they are talking. Brother finished winding the propeller and picked up the Meteor. "Can I help you fly it?" asked Billy. Brother was proud of his models and careful with them too. They took a long time to build and were easy to break. If you didn't launch them just right, they could take a nosedive and crash. "Well," said Brother doubtfully, "I don't know." But he remembered how Papa always let him help out when they were building and flying model planes. That's how he learned, by helping Papa. "Well," said Brother, "okay, you can help me hold it." "Oh boy, thanks," said Billy. He's excited about helping. Brother knelt down and let Billy hold the model with him. "Now remember," said Brother, "don't throw it. Let it fly out of your hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, fly." They both let go, and the big red Meteor lifted up and away, its propeller whirling. "Yippee," yelled Billy, "look at it fly." But Brother was worried. The Meteor was climbing up too steeply as they watched the Meteor rise high above the park. It seemed to pause in mid-air. Its nose suddenly dipped down and it went into a dive. The Meteor hit the ground with a nasty crunch. Oh me. That didn't make Brother happy, did it? Brother and Billy ran to the wrecked model. Brother sadly picked up and looked at the damage. Billy's big sister and the others noticed the excitement and came over. "Oh no," said Billy, "it's my fault. Did I do something wrong? Did I throw it instead of letting it fly like you said?" Brother shook his head. "Of course not," he said. "You did fine. This is my fault. I didn't get the balance right. It's tail heavy. That's why it went up to too steep, paused, and dove down. That's called stalling. Are you going to fix it?" said Billy. "Sure," laughed Brother Bear. "Build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's my motto." "Could I help you?" wondered Billy. "Now, Billy," said his big sister, "you're too young to help." There's the plane crashing. There they are looking at it. But Brother remembered how Papa always used to let him help. That was how he learned about model airplanes. "That's okay," Brother told Billy's big sister. "I don't mind. I could use a little help." So Billy came along to the bear's treehouse. Mama and Papa were pleased that Brother was being so kind to young Billy. There they are. "It's just as the good book says," Mama said. "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." "Yes," agreed Papa, "and it always says in the Bible that a kind person benefits himself." "What does that mean?" wondered Brother. "It means that no act of kindness is wasted," said Papa. "Any kindness you do will always come back to you." Every afternoon that week, Billy helped Brother work on the plane. He didn't know very much, but he learned a lot, and he had lots of fun. Brother had fun too. He enjoyed teaching, and he liked having a helper who looked up to him. The next Saturday, the Meteor was ready for another flight. Brother and Billy took it down to the park. Everyone came along to watch. They wound the Meteor's propeller, held it up, and let it fly. It lifted away and rose in a long, even curve. "That looks like a good flight," said Brother. There it goes. The Meteor flew on and on across the field. Slowly it came down, landing clear on the other side of the park in a three-point landing. Brother and Billy ran over. It was in perfect shape. "Hooray!" yelled Billy, jumping up and down, and there it is landed. Brother began to wind up the propeller for another try, but he noticed a group of older cubs coming into the park. They carried a lot of interesting equipment and wore jackets that said Bear Country Rocket Club. Brother went over to watch. They were setting up a model rocket. They were going to fire it off and let it come down by parachute. Brother was excited. "Excuse me," he said to the cub in charge. "Do you think I could help you launch the rocket?" The cub shook his head. "Sorry," he said. "You're too young and it's too dangerous." There they are. Brother walked away sad, but he noticed that Billy was staying behind. He was talking to the older cub in charge. The older cub called Brother back. "My cousin Billy tells me you let him help with your model plane." Brother just nodded. The older cub smiled. "That was cool. You seem to know a lot about flying and models. I guess you can help out." So the Rocket Club let Brother hold things for them, carry things for them, and squirt a little glue here and there. He learned a lot and he was happy. When it was time to fire off the rocket, they even let Brother Bear push the button. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire, said the cub in charge, and Brother pushed the button. There was a loud whoosh. The rocket shot up, leaving a trail of smoke. High above the park, a yellow parachute popped open and the rocket drifted back to Earth. They ran over to it. It was all twisted and scorched. "Are you going to fix it?" asked Brother. "Sure," laughed the older cub. "Build 'em, fly 'em, crash 'em, fix 'em. That's our motto." "Could I help you?" said Brother. The older cub thought it over. "Sure," he said, slapping Brother on the back. "Why not?" There they are after they flew their rocket. So, because Brother Bear had shown a little kindness to someone younger than him, he became the youngest member of the Bear Country Rocket Club, and he was very proud. That just goes to show that when we do kind things for other people, it comes back to us and we have kind things done to us. So remember, just the least little thing you do for somebody means a lot to them. And today, I had told you we were going to do something special. We're going to go outside and we're going to let off 5 red balloons. And on the bottom of this each balloon, we're going to put one of these little cards. It has a Bible verse on the back. It tells about our church and that the preschool department is letting these balloons go, and they all have one act of kindness. There's call a family member and tell them you love them. Leave a thank you note and a small treat for your mail person. Make a homemade card and mail it to a shut-in. Pick up litter on your street and send a thank you note to someone who has helped change your life. So we're going to let these balloons go with our cards on them, and hopefully the person who finds them will do this act of kindness and will send us a little note and let us know that they found them. So let's go outside. Okay, so we're going to let our balloons go. Tell all your friends to look for these red balloons and get back with us. Here they go. 3, 2, 1, fly! I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to being back with you next Tuesday. And remember, God loves you, and so does Miss Susan.